Even though we're only a few months into the new decade, the 2020s have already been defined by an international health crisis known as COVID-19. After originating in the Wuhan province of China, this particularly dangerous form of coronavirus has spread throughout the world at a much faster rate than most could have anticipated, creating a worldwide atmosphere of fear as a virus deadlier than the seasonal flu strikes the most vulnerable populations. To try and prevent the incredibly rapid spread of COVID-19, some countries are limiting travel and closing their borders. After a terrible outbreak, Italy placed limits on all travel and put its residents under a strict quarantine, essentially closing some of the world's most historically relevant major cities. And unsurprisingly, this shutdown has also affected the entertainment industry in a big way. Film festivals and premieres are getting rescheduled and canceled right and left, and between quarantine shooting locations, contaminated cast and crew members, and concerns about crowds attending new movies, a lot of projects have ground to a screeching halt in the face of COVID-19. One of the first cinematic casualties of COVID-19 was the final outing for Daniel Craig as James Bond, halting one of the biggest movies of the spring season. In early March of 2020, MGM, Universal, and the producers of No Time to Die announced that the film's original release date of April 10, 2020 would no longer come to fruition, and the film would instead have to wait until November 25, 2020.
You're late.
In a statement obtained by the BBC, the producers explained their reasoning, saying, "Just one person who may not even show symptoms could infect the rest of the audience. It's just a movie. The health and well-being of fans around the world and their families is more important. We have all waited for over 4 years for this film. Another few months will not damage the quality of the film and only help the box office for Daniel Craig's final hurrah." Though some Bond fans will definitely be disappointed by this delay, it's clear that the reasoning behind the choice wasn't just sound, but extraordinarily considerate to those most affected by this virus. Certainly, Craig and crew wanted fans to see their newest film as soon as possible, but this humane and prescient decision will absolutely protect people from this viral outbreak, as well as drum up even more anticipation for Craig's final Bond film. As COVID-19 spreads, the atmosphere surrounding this pandemic is becoming more tense and frightening, and as such, a stark dystopian tale about an alien apocalypse might not be a huge theatrical success right at this exact moment. That might be just one reason as to why A Quiet Place Part 2, the sequel to John Krasinski's directorial horror debut which premiered to rave reviews in 2018, has been officially placed on the back burner for the spring release season. In a statement, Paramount announced that though they were placing A Quiet Place Part 2 on a temporary hold, they don't yet have a new release date for the film, which finds Emily Blunt's character trying to protect her family in a world where monsters can track your every sound. Producers for the movie said in a statement, "After much consideration and in light of the ongoing and developing situation concerning coronavirus and restrictions on global travel and public gatherings, Paramount Pictures will be moving the worldwide release of A Quiet Place Part 2. We believe in and support the theatrical experience, and we look forward to bringing this film to audiences this year once we have a better understanding of the impact of this pandemic on the global theatrical marketplace." The CW's wildest teen show is also facing delays as a result of COVID-19, leaving the residents of Riverdale in the lurch. The Archie Comics adaptation, which also faced a series of hardships in 2019 due to the unexpected death of series star Luke Perry, was forced to halt production as a result of possible contamination. The Hollywood Reporter announced that the Vancouver set production put a hold on shooting its upcoming 4th season out of an abundance of caution after someone on the show's team may have come in contact with the virus. At the time of the announcement, the delay was open-ended. Though Riverdale fans will undoubtedly be disappointed, the health of the cast and crew is obviously the most important consideration for the show. If fans were hoping that the next Fast and Furious film would arrive on, a Fast and Furious schedule, it looks like they'll be disappointed.
You think this is a joke? Huh?
In the wake of the COVID-19 outbreak, Fast and Furious 9 is facing a serious delay, moving its release date by a full year to accommodate audiences trying to avoid this virus. Universal Studios announced that the film would be delayed nearly a full year, jumping from May 22, 2020 to April 2, 2021. As the team said on Twitter, "We feel all the love and the anticipation you have for the next chapter in our saga. That's why it's especially tough to let you know that we have to move the release date of the film. It's become clear that it won't be possible for all of our fans around the world to see the film this May." Though the Fast and Furious crew knows their fans are bummed, they reassured their loyal followers that the decision was made with safety in mind. While we know there is disappointment in having to wait a little while longer, this move is made with the safety of everyone as our foremost consideration. Moving will allow our global family to experience our new chapter together. We'll see you next spring. Even the Marvel Cinematic Universe isn't immune to coronavirus concerns. Along with several other Disney projects, the upcoming Disney Plus show The Falcon and the Winter Soldier, which follows Anthony Mackie and Sebastian Stan as Sam Wilson and Bucky Barnes, has been delayed due to this growing pandemic. Exactly what effect this will have on the series' intended fall 2020 premiere remains to be seen.
That's smart. Good strategy.
The production was shut down while filming in Prague, in the heart of the Czech Republic. Stan took to Instagram to address Marvel fans, lavishing praise upon Prague and the production itself with the caption, "Prague, what a city. We've been shooting The Falcon and the Winter Soldier and experiencing one of the most beautiful cities in the world, filled with the most wonderful and welcoming people. Now we are being sent home. Too soon. Prague, you're going to be in my thoughts for a long time. Thank you. We'll be back. Thinking of you." These two superheroes might be unstoppable in the MCU, but COVID-19 has put their story in cryo-freeze for now. In the midst of a frightening pandemic, audiences are looking for escapist fare more than ever, but unfortunately some upcoming romantic comedies are getting shelved until further notice due to the virus. One such casualty is The Lovebirds, Paramount's upcoming rom-com starring Issa Rae and Kumail Nanjiani, which has been pulled from the studio's lineup. Ahead of its planned April 3, 2020 release, the Michael Showalter film has been placed on an indefinite hold with no new release date announced just yet. Fans of animated Disney classics and their live-action remakes were surely disappointed when the studio announced that their highly anticipated live-action reboot of Mulan would also face delays due to the coronavirus crisis. Before the film's planned release on March 27th, Disney broke the news that Mulan would simply have to wait.
It is decided. Come and sit down.
Per Nikki Caro, the film's director, the decision was made out of respect to the global pandemic, and she took to Instagram to explain the film's unfortunate delay, writing in part, "We are so excited to share this film with the world, but given the current ever-shifting circumstances we are all experiencing, unfortunately we have to postpone the worldwide release of Mulan for now. Our hearts are with everyone the world over who is affected by this virus, and we hope that Mulan's fighting spirit will continue to inspire those who are working so hard to keep us all safe." Currently, there's no new release date set just yet for Mulan. Sometimes, when a film faces delay after delay after delay, it seems like it might never see the light of day. Unfortunately, that seems to be the case for the X-Men spin-off The New Mutants. After facing multiple delays due to a number of factors, including Fox's acquisition by Disney and rumors of reshoots that apparently didn't even end up happening, The New Mutants has been delayed yet again thanks to the ongoing threat of coronavirus. This news comes after questions over whether or not Disney would even release the film, which was one of the holdovers from Fox's theatrical schedule, but it ended up with an April 3rd release date.
Not anymore.
Only to be pulled yet again with no new release date as of the making of this video. Smaller films are likely to take an even bigger hit when it comes to delayed releases. Antlers, a daring indie horror film starring Kerry Russell and Jesse Plemons, is just one example. With a planned April 17th release by Searchlight Pictures, Antlers, which is directed by Crazy Heart Helmer Scott Cooper and produced by horror auteur Guillermo del Toro, has been delayed by parent company Disney. Like some of Disney's other delays, including the much pricier Mulan and The New Mutants, Antlers also has no planned release date as of the making of this video. The coronavirus-related delays and cancellations are coming out of Hollywood at a fast and furious pace indeed, per Variety. As of the making of this video, you can also add CBS reality TV staples Survivor and Amazing Race to the list. Both shows have temporarily shut down production on their current seasons. Season 2 production of Apple's The Morning Show, starring Reese Witherspoon and Jennifer Aniston, is also going on a 2-week hiatus, effective immediately. Long-running hospital drama Grey's Anatomy is also getting delayed, but the diagnosis isn't too dire. The current season is basically in the can, with 21 of a planned 25 episodes filmed. Out of an abundance of caution, however, the showrunners have halted production for at least 2 weeks in response to the virus. As for films, production on the Baz Luhrmann-directed untitled Elvis project has been halted, along with the highly anticipated Mission Impossible 7 with Tom Cruise and the comedy Official Competition, starring Penelope Cruz and Antonio Banderas. And sorry, kids, the release of Sony's Peter Rabbit 2 has been pushed back from late March, early April to August 2020. Check out one of our newest videos right here. Plus, even more Looper videos about your favorite movies and TV shows are coming soon. Subscribe to our YouTube channel and hit the bell so you don't miss a single one.